Hey guys and gals, what's crack-a-lackin'? Spicy here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. What we're going to be doing today is talking about boiling yard eggs, fresh yard eggs. I've had some problems with this in the past, and I've watched a lot of videos, read a lot of articles, and figured out what I need to do to make sure that I get the most out of boiled yard eggs. I eat boiled eggs a lot, whether I'm making chicken salad sandwich or tuna fish salad sandwich, and also I just like eating boiled eggs. Sprinkle a little salt and pepper on there, hot sauce, man, things are good. But you do have a huge problem with boiling fresh yard eggs, and I'm going to show you the problem, and I'm going to tell you what you need to do to fix that problem. So let me point you down to the pot that I have already heated up to boiling temperature, and we'll go ahead and start boiling eggs, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright, so what I have here is a store-bought egg and a fresh yard egg. With any eggs, what you want to do first is float your eggs. Stick them in water. If they float up to the top, they're not good. If they stand up, they're okay. If they sink to the bottom, they're fresh as all get out. That's just a rule of thumb I've always learned. Now, we have a pot of boiling water here. Well, it's about to boil, but it's good enough. So what we're going to do is, I got me some tongs. We're going to pick us up an egg, and we're going to drop it in the water. Get the fresh yard egg, drop it in the water. Now I'm going to boil those for 10 minutes. That's usually how long I boil my eggs for. So up here I will set the timer for 10 minutes, and we will be right back. Alright, so that's been 10 minutes. Now what I do with my eggs is I take them out, put them in another bowl, and then I take them over to the sink and start running cold water on them. Okay, so here is the store-bought egg and here is the fresh yard egg. Let's start off by cracking open the store-bought egg, and then we'll start peeling it. Alright. So just like anytime you get store-bought eggs and you go to boil and peel, they peel pretty easy. No problem whatsoever. And the peel comes right off of them. The shell comes right off of them.
And it makes more sense coming off the hallway instead of this way.
Alright. So there is the store-bought egg. This is your fresh yard egg. Let's go ahead and crack it and start peeling it. Now these boil for 10 minutes. That's usually how long I boil my store-bought eggs. And we will start peeling. Now, as you can tell, this does not want to peel at all.
Yeah.
So that was practice run. And so yes, sitting on the power company, they gave me a couple of power line poles that they took down, you know, put new ones up, and I cut them in blocks, and that's what it's sitting on.
Okay. So this is your store-bought egg. This is your fresh yard egg. Not very appealing when you're wanting to make pickled eggs, or deviled eggs. So let's go to how I boil my eggs, my fresh yard eggs. Now these two eggs, yard eggs, are about a week and a half old. So we're going to boil two of those, but first we got to do the float test. They're standing up, but they're still good. That's usually what happens with about a week old egg. They start standing up. So we'll put these in the water, start boiling. And we have a problem. This egg has cracked and it's done leaked out into my pot. So we'll just use one egg. So what I do with this egg is I don't boil this for 10 minutes. I boil this for 20 minutes. So we'll set this to boil for 20 minutes and then we'll be right back to check on that, and I'll show you what happens. Alright, so that's done. Same thing, we'll take this over there and drop it in the water and start running cold water on it. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, so here is the week-old yard egg. So we're going to crack it open, and this has been boiling for 20 minutes. So, start peeling it off. And as you can see, this egg peels just as easy as the store-bought egg. Actually, this one's peeling out a lot easier than the store-bought egg, but just as easy. So why is that? Let's talk about it right quick. So why is it so hard to boil fresh yard eggs? Well, I'll tell you why. Because the eggs that you buy from the store, they're probably a week old whenever they get ready to ship out, and then they probably done set out. It takes about a week to get to the store, and they set out on the shelf for about another week. So the eggs is probably about 2.5 to 3 weeks old. Your fresh yard eggs obviously are fresh, and the reason why I wait at least a week before I start boiling eggs is because inside the egg there's a membrane. The store-bought eggs, they've been sitting for so long that the membrane has had time to separate away from the shell, so it makes it easy to peel a store-bought egg. Fresh yard eggs, that membrane is still connected to the shell, so whenever you go to peel a fresh yard egg, you're gonna start peeling egg white off of it as well. So if you wait a little bit longer, then when you go to peel your egg, it's going to peel off just as easy as a store-bought egg. Also, I do boil my eggs, my fresh yard eggs, for 20 minutes instead of 10 minutes. Some reason, I do not know why, and I do not have an explanation for it, but boiling a fresh yard egg for 10 minutes is about the same as boiling a store-bought egg for about 5 to 6 minutes. You're going to get still that creamy yolk in the center. So I boil my eggs for 20 minutes. They're not overly boiled, they're not overly hard, they're actually just as soft as the 10-minute store-bought eggs, and they taste a whole lot better to me. So that's how I boil my yard eggs. This was very important to learn because I'm wanting to do pickled eggs, and I'm done buying store-bought eggs. So if we're wanting to make like deviled eggs or something for a get-together, then we can have pretty eggs to do deviled eggs with. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, give this thing a thumbs up. If you learned something, give it a double thumbs up. I do appreciate y'all watching, following along. That's going to be it for me today. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Until then, remember, everybody's got a little backwoods in them. I'll catch you later.
Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Backwoods way.